In this video, we're going to discuss how much people are making in trades. We're going to review data from US Bureau of Statistics. I'm going to share my feedback on those numbers. Do construction workers really make as much as this website says they do? If this video brings any value to you, consider subscribing, follow the channel. I'm going to give you my personal opinion, what I think is the best earning opportunity in 2023 in trades. In 17 years, I actually changed a lot of jobs. I've been siding installer, insulation installer. I know a lot of friends in the trades. I've installed a lot of floors and I had a roofing business. So I actually have a lot of experience in the trades myself, and I earned a lot of money. I mean, for 17 years, that's all I've been doing, from cabinet maker to a lot of trades listed here. So let's dive in. According to US Bureau of Labor Statistics, the highest paying labor job in the United States is elevator and escalator installers and repairers. According to the site, they're making about $97,000 is their median pay in 2021. I actually have a few guys that I knew in Atlanta. Pretty accurate. I would say those guys are definitely making six figures, and you're probably going to be skeptical about some of the numbers. Keep in mind that this is a median pay. Some people earn way more and some people will make less, but it's medium. I would say that numbers on this website pretty accurate, because a lot of construction workers don't know how much money they're making, and a lot of them are delusional about their pay. So they might be getting paid $40, $50 an hour, and they might have higher earning opportunity, but they simply don't put the numbers, or they're not reporting it on their taxes. Now, let's dive into list down below. So boiler makers, $64,000, specialty trade, not a lot of competition, dangerous job. Construction building inspectors, $61,000. Electricians on top of the list, top four, 60 grand. After them, of course, we have plumbers, pipe fitters, $59,000. Then we have iron workers, 57. Sheet metal workers, we have 53 grand. Then we have pretty much tie between drywallers, construction equipment, painters, flooring guys, roofers. So pretty much $47,000, $48,000 range. You have so many trades here. So you have masonry workers, you have carpenters, you have construction equipment operators, you have flooring installers, roofers, according to the site, makes about $47,000. So I actually dealt a lot with, for 7 years, I've been in the roofing space, right? So I would say, according to this website, roofers make about $47,000. Let's dive in there, because, I've hired a lot of roofers, and in my company, I would pay about $60,000 a year. So I would say in the northern states, like in Minnesota, New York, and up, it's going to be higher. But then south, Alabama, Atlanta, you're probably going to be more in 30s, even 40s. And then we're talking about California, it's probably 60s plus. So overall, $47,000, pretty accurate. So what's interesting here, that according to this website, roofers are making as much as painters, as much as floor guys, as much as installation workers, and overall, to be honest with you, it's about right. Yes, it's a little bit more dangerous, but two reasons here in my opinion. First, a lot of roofers do not report their income because they're 1099 more than another trades, so everybody is independent workers, so they're not W-2 employees and they're not reporting their taxes. They have a lot of write off. So rate for roofer probably will be a little bit more, but I'll share my experience. I've been flooring installer in 2010, 2011, 2012. I've installed a lot of floors. Minimum per day, I would make about 500 bucks. You can make 500 bucks a day in many trades. I've worked for installation company, and installation company have been paying us per bags. And by the way, I want to learn from you. If you're in any of these trades, please comment below what's the going rate in your town for these trades. I'll share mine. In Atlanta, Georgia, I work in a cabinet shop. Obviously back then it was 2006, 2007, I was making like 13, 14 bucks a year. So it'll be 35,000 a year. And then when I was working in installation, it was the cheapest job I've ever did. $5 per bag of installation. Obviously, It was 2008, so economy tanked. It was Atlanta, very competitive market. I mean, if I stayed on the job, I probably would be making $20,000 a year. So very low paying job. But if you're really good at it, you probably could be up to 45, even those years. Now, when it comes to flooring or roofing, you get paid per square. As independent contractor, you can hustle. Now, the problem with the hustle, many roofers, many flooring guys, carpet installers, they can hustle and they can make good money per day. The problem is they cannot stay consistent. Drugs, baby mama's problems, just the lifestyle. If you're making $500 a day and 5 days a week, you will be making $120,000 roughly per year if you put 250 working days a year. So take two weeks off and then put $500 per day, 250 times, you're making six figures. The problem is there are cancellations, you have to sell the job, you have to do the job, you have to prep, so you just don't have enough days that you're actually making $500. You might have 3 days per week that you're making that wage, and then other 2 is getting wasted for whatever reasons. Maybe you get sick, maybe you get tired, maybe job is taking longer. You know the game. But overall, even if you have all of these trades have opportunity to make six figures, but most people do make what this website says, $47,000, $48,000 after your expenses, after gas, after your phone bills paid, after your tools, because we're all addicted to Home Depot, to brand new tools, to brand new drills. That's where money is going, right? Now, insulation installers, 46 grand. Hazard material removal workers, 46. That surprised me. I knew quite a few guys who used to remove asbestos, and they all were getting paid way higher than typical workers, because you have to prep, just to attract those guys to remove asbestos, you have to pay them more than other trades are paying. But apparently they're making the same as us, and maybe it's because they're not putting as many hours or they don't work as many days. And now we got all the way down to our feed. According to U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the lowest paying jobs, obviously, it's construction laborers and helpers, and that's among all trades. There's big difference on any crew in any trade. What are you actually doing every day? Are you installer? Are you helper? So if you're a helper, you start with roughly, I would say it's in 30s, according to this website, it's $37,000 median pay. What I love about United States labor market is, even if you don't have skills, even if you don't have experience, you don't have education, you can start here. Think about it. This is the lowest paying job, medium income, right? So you can come to this country as an immigrant, or you can drop out from high school or college. You can join the trades. They will teach you how to work with your hands. They will teach you to open box, to sweep the floors, to unload trucks. They will teach you how to work, and they will pay you, I think, pretty good wage. I mean, getting paid $35,000, $37,000 a year when you don't have a skill, when you don't have talent for something, you don't know how to install, whether it's windows, insulation, roof, or flooring, you still can be general labor and helper and make good money. I would say in Minnesota today, we're paying about $20 an hour, still much higher than any fast food restaurant will pay you. And obviously it varies from trade to trade, but overall we have a big shortage. It's a great opportunity for most hardworking people with a good work ethics. If you like to work with your hands, you can start here. And painters make $45,000 a year. Painting, flooring are interior trades, so you're always going to be in warm places most of the time. The problem with that, you have to have good attention to details, and you have to love blue tape. If you're in the trades, you know exactly what I mean. You have to be really good with the customers. You have to have patience, because you're going to be dealing with people and they will pick your job apart. Unlike siding, roofing, or masonry, or decking stuff outside, anything inside the house requires attention to details, because when you do something that people see every day, you're going to be getting calls. When you finish the job, you will have to do final walk with them. I had a flooring business before, and let me tell you how many times I have finished the job, was trying to get paid, and people keep walking the floors and showing every squeak, every scratch. I mean, I think I have in 2 years 3 problems to collect the payments, usually investors and people who flip homes, so they were not your typical homeowners. Homeowners loved me, but I was going above and beyond to do quality job and to please those people. Most people in construction don't have patience for that. So if you're a little bit on a rougher age, if you like to curse, if you don't care about people or customer service, get on the roof, get outside, maybe do concrete work or lay some bricks, because those trades are not required as much people attention, as much attention to details. It's a hard work and it pays well, but you don't have to deal with people a lot. When you finish the roofing job and you do the final walk, you ask them what do they think, and they're like, it looks good to me, and you move to the next. Now when you're doing painting project, you will have to make sure that even 100-year-old wall looks decent, because they're gonna look at it and they're gonna blame you if it's wavy or something doesn't look right. Even if it's not your fault, they still will blame you for that. That's the difference between the trades pretty much. I would say the numbers are accurate, but I also will say this: if you have amazing work ethics, and if you're willing to put 250 days, working days per year, almost in any trade, you can make $100,000. Almost in any. I have friends here in Minnesota who install carpet for a living. They have paid off houses, they have zero debt, they live amazing lifestyle. I have tile installers, carpet installers. You can make, with the rates that market set today, you can make $1,000 a day in most trades if you're really good. And I would say interior work, like installing kitchen backsplashes, refacing kitchen cabinets, installing carpets, those trades actually pays more, because people are grateful if they can find someone decent and who could improve their property. $1,000 a day, if you are a small owner operator, it's a great rate. I mean, you're not going to be able to do it for 250 days probably, but you can do 150 north, even if you spend a couple days per week on setup and cleaning. If you have any questions for me about the trades, about what I do, I'm going to leave my information in description below, and I want to know from you, in your market, what's, in your opinion, the best trade? Who has the highest earning potential? How much you making if you're willing to share? Or maybe you have a friend who is killing it in one of these trades. I want to learn. I read all my comments, comment away, and I'll see you guys in the next video.